Hello, viewers, and welcome to the latest episode of The Huddle. Tim Poole here, editor of Gambling Insider, and today I'll be speaking with Sergey Ghazaryan, the new CRO of GR8 Tech, and we'll be speaking about cricket betting, political betting, and many other trends within the industry. Sergey, thanks for joining us on The Huddle.
Thank you for having me, Tim.
Congratulations on your new role as CRO. Can you talk us through the responsibilities that comes with the job?
Appreciate it. It's first of all, it's a big honor, but a big challenge as well. Before becoming the CRO, my main responsibility area was the revenue of casino business unit as is, but now I have to basically be responsible for the whole revenue generation of GR8 Tech, and that's where my focus area is basically. I'm in charge of making sure that revenue is generated.
Yeah, makes sense. As we head into the new year, 2025, we're going to kind of look back and look ahead at the same time. IPL cricket was huge for GR8 Tech. Can you walk us through kind of the performance and how you kind of achieved this in the last year?
Well, to be frank, cricket is big for GR8 Tech, and IPL is big for cricket. Thus, it's big for us. Our sports book, in essence, has the best cricket coverage, and that is why our sports book adoption was unmatched in markets where cricket is important. So it has been extremely good year for us. It was a year of growth, and we had during IPL, I think 21 million bets or something like that. So, but yeah, we have built that cricket in a way that it's performing well, not just during IPL, but IPL itself has the natural drive of it with in-house trading and just the virtual cricket added. Every cricket lover in those markets is basically going to our cricket during the year, and during IPL, basically this spike is just very huge, and it has resulted in a great revenue both for our clients who have seen spikes up to 30-40%, and for ourselves as well, because we earn only when they do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. In terms of the technical side of things, how is it different to kind of specialize in cricket to football, which is number one in so many countries and for so many kind of brands? In terms of promotions, timings, in play versus pre-match, what's unique about the IPL and cricket in general?
Well, yeah, let's focus on cricket first and foremost, because IPL is just the league of cricket. Yeah, but. In essence, in cricket, in play is king, and due to high number of matches and very short periods between those matches and very short heads-up times between these matches, so pre-match is much smaller there because there is just less time pre-match to be able to make these bets, and we have made sure to adopt all our in-house trading and everything to be able to cover all these live games and ensure good marginality for our clients. And it's a fast-paced, basically, game. So, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Something slightly different, but something that was also a success for you guys. We've got kind of betting on politics, especially with the US election. But I'm wondering, how does the offering stand out here? Because, in an election, there's not as many outcomes as a cricket match or a football match or anything like that.
True. Betting on politics, let's call it like novelty betting in nature. Yeah. In general, people tend to bet on the areas of interest, and larger political events, local or global, may have this attraction for people, but you don't really have perpetual bettors on politics because there is no perpetuity in politics itself, like US elections, which may be of interest to many around the world, happens once every 4 years. Nobody's going to bet on regional elections in US. Nobody cares about them. So it's a novelty betting where many of our clients use it as a way of reaching to new audiences rather than earning money. Because if something is not repetitive, it's not really backed by enough data, yeah, and therefore your initial odds are a little speculative in nature, but they resonate with the ongoing trend in the market, and in essence drive more players in, and maybe even those who have never made a bet, they will do, hey, I strongly believe that Trump is going to win, and that's an acquisition instrument or marketing instrument above all. Real money is made on the sports and repetitive things that are popular in a given game.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense, and that was going to be pretty much my next question. The point you made in terms of the growth of political betting, but given the fact that it doesn't happen so often, but as you've mentioned it as a strong acquisition tool, are there any significant differences in terms of bringing in a player, through casino or sports betting, or are we looking at very much the same kind of tools in terms of just grabbing the better and then cross-selling them and retaining them in the long term?
Well, in essence, it's a great acquisition tool, yes, and again, yes, U.S. elections happen once every 4 years, unless unexpected things happen, yeah, and no one can follow this. So what we focused on is creating, first of all, we have great trading and very versatile functionality in terms of trading. So in essence, we have ability to create a new, let's call it sport or whatever, that is trending now very fast, because you never know what may be trending. And we focus on this novelty betting, in essence, to give an edge to our clients to attract and reach new clientele. So for example, at a certain point, in a given market, there may be a TV series that is popular. At a certain point, Game of Thrones was popular, so some people would bet on who's going to sit on the Iron Throne, yeah? Mm-hmm. Naturally, it was just a synergy of their emotions with the industry. And what we do is we enable our clients to create such novelty sports. We do it for them. We have trading, we have approaches and algorithms to make sure that this will not be driving losses for them, rather revenue, and this will work as a attraction tool. So if you are let's say operating in for example, I'm Armenian, yeah, so you wouldn't know any soap operas that are popular in Armenia, but what if our Armenian client, hypothetical one, would want to stand out? We would give them the ability to follow the novelty trends of the market, and we would help them set these odds and lines, as we call them, to literally make these bets possible and stand out, while then attracted players will generate a lot of revenue on more traditional betting sports and everything given in the market. And at that, we will guarantee a better coverage and better marginality due to our, I would not hide it, superior trading that we have.
Mm-hmm. Makes a lot of sense in terms of trending activity, as you mentioned, kind of acquisition tools and certainly giving that edge. You also offer geo-specific locations, geo-specific solutions, location-specific solutions. Can you talk us through how that worked for you guys in 2024, and also later on perhaps what kind of new areas you're targeting in 2025?
Well, so if we're talking about sportsbooks specifically, yeah, we always want to make sure that our clients have an edge of coverage. We don't want our coverage to be on par with competition. No. Our goal is always to be a notch forward. to have this differentiation point. And in essence, it's a continuous process. So it's not like, hey, we got good for one geo, then okay, let's focus on another. No, you always keep the focus on it. So our focus is always gonna be in 24, just like in 25, in the markets where we have clients. And it doesn't matter big or small. If we accepted a client, it means we have very big interest in that market. So we will continue focusing on, but we'll of course make sure that our unchallenged advantages, for example, our cricket and kabaddi coverages, are just supreme, and they are. To be frank, many of our competitors now knock our doors and they're like, hey, can we have your cricket? And we're like, depends, yeah.
Fantastic. A final kind of area of focus, obviously, we mentioned 2025. Kind of break this into a couple of questions. To start off with, what are just overall the main focuses, especially you in the new role in terms of revenue generation, but for Great Tech going into 2025, what are the main things that the company is really prioritizing?
Well, we went a pretty long path to come to this point where we have truly built a great company. It's not just in name, yeah. It's in people. We have hired a lot of people. We have built processes. We have a great product, and we have onboarded clients, and I guess learned on the way to be very good at that as well. And next step for us is gonna be accelerated growth. Let's go like that. I don't see a reason why we should not grow, and how we're gonna do that is by helping our clients grow. So what my focus would be is the success of my clients is my focus, because it's a symbiotic industry. Like, they earn, we do. So we will be focusing more on giving them more tools to grow, and we will also be introducing new teams and functions within our company to be working in cross coordination with our clients, even a notch higher than account management, but a team of experts that know the industry, Geo and everything, and can open doors for the clients and help them and identify valuable changes on the fly and prioritize them within Great Tech as well. It will increase our ability to react faster, and this will follow with our very fine-tuned ability to onboard new clients, which we have done during last year. So what we will focus on getting more clients from one end, and by giving them a solution that is really superior in markets that we offer, and helping the clients we have to really grow. And we have seen these cases. We have clients that have grown very fast in different markets. I don't know if we can mention them or not due to NDAs. I don't remember who has NDAs and who doesn't, but in essence, industry knows we get a lot of leads who want this, who want this approach. They're like, hey, how did your technology allow this growth? But in reality, it's not just the technology. Technology is a big part of it, but it's the cooperation with your client, and we'll be focusing on this. I am fairly confident, I'm totally confident that we will have an extraordinary growth this year. We already had paths of growth, and we already see the acceleration. And I think we're in a very good time to just accelerate. It's going to be big. It's going to be bigger. And 25 is very, very optimistic for us in essence.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, Sergey, thanks very much for your time, and best of luck with everything you're looking to achieve and everything you've achieved so far.
Thank you, Tim. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. And to our viewers as well, thanks for watching as always.